to try ayahuasca. Do you know ayahuasca?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I thought I had to go to Peru, and I thought, well, I'm never going to do that. But I was drawn to it. They do say ayahuasca. You don't find ayahuasca. Ayahuasca finds you. Okay. And so basically I'm here in Spain, and I've got a friend who's from Peru, and she was going to Peru, and she phoned me and said, would you like me to bring you anything back? And I said, yes, a little bit of ayahuasca, please. And she said, well, I don't think I can do that, but you don't need to, because the ayahuasca retreats here in Spain. I said, really? And she said, in fact, my husband and I, we went to one. In fact, my husband's going to go back. He would like to take you. I said, whoa, wow. So to cut a long story short, I went to had this beautiful experience, this it's such a beautiful experience, but it's very tough. And I went 1 month, and then I thought, I love that so much, I'm going to go back. Okay. So I went back the second time, and I didn't realize that I was given the honeymoon period with ayahuasca is the first one. So come in, I'll show you.
You saw the little pixies? Did you see
exactly just the niceties. Second time I had, you described it before, I experienced what's called the death of the ego, that
is what happens in
it took
ayahuasca.
Everything away from me, everything. And I was traumatized for 3 months. Okay. Literally, it took me 3 months to get over it. And during the process, I said, if I ever get out of this, I will never, ever do this again. Never.
Wow.
But it was horrific and beautiful. So during that weekend, I kept getting this message. You've got to meditate. You've got to meditate. You've got to meditate. Meditate. And I was, all right. Because I've been doing hypnosis, but I'd avoided meditation because I thought meditation was not having any thoughts. Yeah. So after that, I settled down, and I just thought, well, I better meditate. So the very first session, I started to meditate, and I had a thought about doing something that, one of those like, oh, I wonder if I should do that. And it was, I shouldn't do it. It was like, no, don't do that. Yeah. So as I thought about it, I thought, I wonder if I should do that. And my head went like this, and I thought, I'm accustomed. In hypnosis, you get lots of involuntary movement. So I wasn't frightened of that. I wasn't shocked, but I thought, oh, that's interesting. So, and I do idiomotor signaling with my higher self and with my body wisdom and stuff like that, unconscious mind. So I said, oh, is this my unconscious mind? No. Oh, is this my body wisdom? No. Is it my higher self? No. So is it a being outside of me? Yes. My head was whipping around. So by yes and no, basically this said, yeah, we are a group of beings who have come to this at this time to help mankind, and we've got a message of great hope. That was the very first words it told me, a message of great hope about the Great Awakening. And I was thinking, oh my God, no, what? I'm going to lose my credibility.
One of those people, yep.
I'm going to lose my credibility. People are going to think I'm crazy. And I said, okay, right. So what do you want me to do? They said, we just want you to start giving a message through your channel. And I said, but my channel's got it's small. They said, it doesn't matter. The power is actually speaking. The spoken word is what does it. It doesn't matter who hears it. It's the speaking of the message. It resonates and it creates. Yeah. So I said, okay, so what do you call yourselves then? And they said, we called the emissaries of God. And I said,
you go,
really?
Looks up emissaries in dictionary.
No, it was the God of God. I mean, I just spent 5 years talking about the Bible and the Jehovah's Witnesses and criticizing everything. And I said, is that really a name? Could you do another name? Just the emissaries. And I said, no, we're the emissaries of God because we've been sent by God. Okay. So in the end, when we had this battle, and they just said, no, that's our name. So in the end, I kind of resigned myself, and I started giving these messages. At the beginning, I just channeled live on the thing, but now I do it in a different way. I meditate and I get the messages, and then I put them into videos. But it's been, what a ride. It's been so beautiful. My life has completely changed. And one of the things that, JC, I don't know if you've done this, but I got a message that, surrendering
Yep.
to,
It's been,
and I was frightened because I was a control freak. I'm not now. I was a control freak of, I need to manage my life and I need to make sure everything is done in the way that it should be done because nobody else can manage my life. And the idea of surrendering myself to something bigger, and I was thinking, well, what if they change my life completely? What if I lose my family? What if I lose my job? What if I lose, And then I happened to be listening to a book, an audio book, A Return to God. It's a beautiful book, and it's kind of talking about the Course in Miracles, but putting an idea of what it's all about. And the lady said, why would you ever be frightened of surrendering yourself to a higher power that knows everything about you? You don't know enough about you to manage you. Why don't you just surrender and trust?
I had this conversation with myself today.
Wow.
I literally was in the shower fretting about a personal problem I have. And 2 weeks ago, you don't know this, Gordon, but 2 weeks ago, I didn't celebrate Christmas. I literally gave my daughter, sent my daughter to her father, we celebrated something for her earlier. And I went by myself, off grid, in a tiny home, and just let go of everything. No technology. I had no mobile phone signal, nothing. Okay. It was just me. I did do a few videos there because my phone worked, but there was no signal. Right. Yeah. So I did some videos and stuff and I was getting downloads and stuff, and I never felt happier in my life. I said, I don't need anything. I don't need anyone. I don't need anything. I am happy. I felt so complete. I dropped like 3 kilograms. I was just like dropped weight. I was so complete and whole. Yeah. And then coming back, it's like everyone's like, and it's like this anxiety builds up, and then it's like, oh, everyone wants this. And then the chatter starts, okay? And so today I was like, what happened to me? 2 weeks ago, I got it. I figured it out. What are you doing? Why are you torturing yourself with these thoughts? And I had the exact conversation. I kept saying, surrender, surrender, surrender. Stop doing this, surrender. And then I literally heard a voice in the shower say, why would you be afraid of surrendering when God has got your back? Why would you be afraid of that? Let go. It is all, God is all. So why would you be afraid of that? That's
beautiful.
Wow. I can't believe you said the same thing. Well, I can. So
there are no coincidences. Yeah?
No. What else have they said?
So, so basically that's what I did. I spent, and I still do it. I do it all the time now. As I was walking through the country, I was just saying, look, I surrender myself to you. Show me what you want from me, and I'll do it. Okay. And that was before the emissaries, and then the emissaries came, and I said to them afterwards, why did you choose me? Why me? And they said, do you not remember that you surrendered yourself? We're looking for people who were surrendering themselves. So basically, their message is that that there are so many beings that are here to help us, that they're clamoring to help us, and all they need is for us to slow down, to meditate, and to surrender to them. Give them permission. You see, they're not allowed to get involved because of their free will. They're not allowed to impose themselves. You've got to invite them into your life. And obviously, I know people will say, well, yeah, but what if I invite the wrong things in? Well, all you do is you just add for the highest good of all concerned, and nothing bad can come through. So their message, and it has never changed from the beginning. The Great Awakening is upon us. Everything is okay. We're on a plan that has always been. That plan has never changed. We've got destiny within that. We can choose where we are on this plan. but it's never changed, and everything is okay. And all that we need to do is to start to open ourselves up, because with every word that we speak, with every thought that we create, we are creating our reality and our future. And so what they want is, they want a message of hope and of healing, and to go out so that everybody knows it's okay, and that we just need to roll with this and work on ourselves. This is what we've been talking about. Start healing ourselves.
I put a challenge up to my audience on the weekend on a live I did on Sunday, and I basically said, I challenge you, switch off the Intel, switch off the mainstream media, switch it off. Do not partake in any of that. The external world is created by your internal world. It's not the other way around.
Absolutely.
We have to literally challenge ourselves to stop this passive receiving of information that tells you what's going to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
And we've got to create it. But that comes with a level of trust, doesn't it? Yeah. You brought tears to my eyes when you were talking about surrender, and this is something that we need to be continually reminded of. So where do we go from here, Gordon? What if somebody's watching this and they're like, I've just lost my job. I just know I've got to do something different. I feel like I want to help people.
Sure.
What's the first step? They go to...
Okay, so they can go to my website, or they can email me directly. This is what I'm going to say, because I've got some very fixed ideas about what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. I've pitched the course at a price that I think that most people can manage. But what I'm going to say is that if you're in a situation where you can't afford that, but you know that you really need to do it, talk to me about what you can afford. I've done, with the course that I ran last year, people have paid in installments. People have said, look, I'm going to afford this. I'm very happy to talk to you about what you can afford. I would rather you did it, because you know that you've got to do it. Okay.
That's the way. This is the 5D way, isn't it? We've got to start basically allowing people to follow their path and be there for them. I just quickly highlighted your email address, but we'll put all of Gordon's links and the website, the course information below. Probably your Telegram group as well, if they wish to join Telegram. Because
I didn't send you that, did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll do that. And is there anything else you want to add before we finish up? Because we've been talking for about an hour. So is there anything you want to well, is there anything that you want to talk about to sum it up in terms of where they go from here and what to expect?
Okay. Well, the courses that I offer are the fun courses. They're not serious. We've got to laugh our way through this. I'm quite irreverent, so I'm not a formal teacher. But what I want to do is I want to share. I've been able to help such a lot of people, and I'm only one person. What I've been guided to do, and my dream, my goal is to be able to help to create an army of healers that can go out and perhaps help other people, to teach other people to heal, so that it spreads, because we really need it. We are on the edge of something that is so massive that the emissary said to me this. They said, the Great Awakening is upon us, and they said, but I tell you, the great healing is coming. And that's when your work is really going to start. Now, what do you mean? My work's going to start then? What am I doing now? Because I think I work very hard. But they said that's when your purpose is going to be fully fulfilled. And I think there's so many of us that are feeling this draw. This is my purpose, to help. Just over and over again, I'm hearing the same message. I'm here to help with all of the, the regressions and the higher self work that I'm helping people to do. One of the main key messages is that you are here to help. Why, everyone, why am I here? You are here to help. You're here to help. You're here to heal. And I hear this so often, So
Absolutely.
This is an opportunity. It's within the confines of hypnosis, and I know there are lots of other things which I'll be sharing as well. But I think once you've got that, you can add any healing modality to it, and you'll become very effective.
I love this. Thank God I got you on then. This is like the foundation. You're like, I think the second video of the highlight on healers. So this is great. So this is an excellent foundation for everybody. Please, guys, look at the links below. We're going to put that in the description of this video. Gordon's going to put it in his video as well. I think you're on BitChute, is that right?
I'm on BitChute. I've just opened a new channel because YouTube seems to have took the foot off the pedal a little bit and allowing people to do things.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, because sometimes I used to find your videos on YouTube and then you direct people to BitChute. Is that
yes,
right?
because that channel was so shadow banned that it was just doing nothing. There was no subscribers coming or whatever.
Yeah,
so I thought, well, let's move off there. I was really cheesed off with YouTube, but now we utilize what's available to us and bugger them.
Well, listen, everybody, I'm sure you can already tell that Gordon is just such a inspiring, wonderful man, wonderful healer, and a wonderful teacher as well. And I hope that some of you sign up and also become the teachers and the healers. So not just the healer, but to teach others. I hope that this starts something for you, and I hope that this expands whatever modality you already have, and to inspire you to continue to heal the world. Gordon, thank you so much for coming on my show. Thank you for saying yes.
And thank you for asking me. It's been an absolute privilege. I was so excited.
I was like, come on my show. And he's like, yeah.
I think I wrote, for God's sake, yes.
Thank you. Oh, just so happy I'm thrilled. Thank you so much, Gordon.
You're more than welcome. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.